Hello again, my name is Franco. I am a medical herbalist, and this is part two on the discussion about marijuana legislation in Trinidad and Tobago. Part one, I spoke about law and what is the intention of law, and I said the intention of law is to protect people and their property from others, and not from the environment, not from the forest, not from plants, not from ginger, not from pigeon peas, and not from a plant, a God-given plant, marijuana. So what I want to talk about now is this this cannabis control bill that was put forward to Parliament two Fridays ago. And the bill is absolutely terrible, and I think anybody who was on board or came to the decision to write what's in here should be fired if they were paid to do so. They need to be fired from or terminated from their work, and similarly, whoever laid it. The AG, the Attorney General, laid this bill, and it's such a mess that I will have to conclude that, being a smart man as he is, that he failed to read it, because I cannot see where he would have read this and would have put this forward in the public domain and into Parliament. I really, he could not have read it. Something is wrong. Either he read a different one and it got confused, or something. I don't know what his excuse will be, but certainly this is terrible. Nothing in here makes any sense whatsoever. And I'm going to take my time and try to go through it. I'll do it in parts. And right now, what I'm just going to examine is the procedure, how they want to control marijuana. And I just want to go back before I start that in 1915, in Trinidad and Tobago, there was an act for ganja. It was called an ordinance to prohibit the cultivation of ganja plant, and to regulate the sale and possession of ganja. So this was done in 1915. Prior to that, it was just like any other plant, and many people used it for religious reasons and for recreational reasons and so forth. And there was no problem, there was no issue with it. Worldwide, there was no issue with it. In 1906, the United States also made it illegal to have it and so forth without license or to cultivate it or distribute. But we did it in 1915. And when I look at this ordinance of 1915, it resembles quite the same as the Cannabis Control Bill of 2019, which is being proposed, because it is the same thing that they're trying to control and regulate it. In the bill of 1915, if you were found with marijuana where you didn't have a license to distribute or cultivate or export, import, the penalty was £100. £100 today is equivalent to maybe 500 to a million TT dollars. So it was quite a substantial amount. And certainly the poor man couldn't pay it. And if he didn't pay it, he was subjected to 6 months imprisonment. And similarly, today, or in this bill, the fine, if you without a prescription or license to use or to distribute or so forth, the fine is $100,000. And so not or, it's and 10 years in jail. So they're coming back with very archaic, very punitive laws to control, to protect us, they say, to protect society from God's creation, from a plant. So I don't know, I don't know. You know, it's absolutely crazy, and they are prescribing to have a cannabis licensing authority. Now imagine you coming with another licensing authority. We have a vehicle licensing authority that's in shambles. It's been in shambles since I was a little boy, 50 years ago, when I went for my license, right? It's in worse shambles today, right? They cannot manage it. They haven't managed it. They don't manage anything in Trinidad properly, right? They want to make another one, appointing a CEO who's going to get, I don't know, $50,000 a month or something, and they're going to appoint a board of directors. The president is to appoint the members of the board, the chairman, the vice chairman, and members of the board, who are all going to get about $10,000 a month to sit maybe once a month. Even if they don't sit, they still get their pay, right? And they're going to have inspectors. People want to come to your home to see how many plants you have. What if it's a male plant? Well, in the document, I didn't see anything about male plants, so I don't know what the AG is referring to, but that's not in this document here, right? But, so they want to have this authority, this cannabis licensing authority. I think we don't have the money, just take what money you have, establish a pothole authority. How about that? I think we need that more. A pothole authority. And even if you don't have the money to fix the potholes right away, just get some guys with some reflective white paint or blue paint or yellow paint, any paint, and go around and mark the perimeter of the potholes so that so we can see them and we're not mashing up our vehicles. I think that's more important than having this authority, right? So I'm going to leave it there for this part 2, and we're going to go more into the legislation, and I will critique parts of the legislation going forward. Thank you for listening. Please share these videos. It's very important that people understand what is going on, and then for us to take a stand on this, because it is ridiculous. And if we just let people ride over us, there's no telling to what's going to happen and what's going to happen to our beautiful country. Okay? Thanks for listening, and please share. Goodbye.